Hello and welcome to HW News English. I am Shubham Chauhan. The 1st of February, the Union Budget has been tabled by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. It was a very short speech compared to what she's given in the last 8 to 9 years. She spoke for about 1 hour 27 minutes. Several talking points, a lot to unpack, a lot to decode and analyze, even for us here to put it together and tell you as to what is in the budget for you, the middle class of India. We'll keep you posted with all of those as our team goes through the documents and what the budget has in store for you. For this quick, brief live session, what I'll do is I'll quickly give you some reactions that have come in. And of course, the first major development that has happened as Nirmala Sitharaman finished her speech was that the stock market gave a thumbs down. You had the stock market crashing. In fact, what the number that I have of 12:30 p.m., the BSE Sensex fell by over 1,000 points, and Nifty was below 25,000. So the stock market doesn't seem to have reacted positively as far as the budget is concerned. And the primary reason, one among the primary reason, is considered to be a hike in the security transaction tax on futures and options in this budget that was announced by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. And now, as markets are coming to close, we're about 3 o'clock. It was a special trading day today. And now some greens are being witnessed as far as the stock market is concerned. There is a rebound that is being seen. So that is on the stock market front. But overall, the picture is that the stock market has been in red even before it opened. And after the finance minister completed her speech in the Lok Sabha. So that was about the stock market. Now, like I said, let's move on to the reactions because a lot has been spoken about it. About the budget, you've of course had the opposition saying there's nothing in the budget, they had zero expectations, and that there was actually nothing for the people. So a political storm has also erupted as expected over the budget and what does it actually entail. We don't have a lot of the fine print yet, and of course you will see over the next few hours. You're already seeing that, big words being thrown around: masterstroke, historic, remarkable, and all of that, record breaking. But we'll of course stay away from that. We'll only tell you what we know, the reactions that have come in, and over the course of the next few hours and the next couple of days, in fact, we'll get you expert, authentic voices, people who have read the budget, who have understood it, and who can declutter it for us in the simplest of fashion. So for this session, let's look at the reactions that have come in first from the industry experts, and we'll start with the first reaction on the screen for you. This is of Rajiv Memani. He's the president of the CII, the Confederation of Indian Industries. He's the president. And Mr. Memani has said that our reaction is positive as it fulfills the demands of the industries, including those of the MSMEs. There is also a focus on the services. The government has also heard concerns about tax simplification. CapEx has also increased by 10 to 12% this time. That is what Rajiv Memani has said. Moving on to the next statement that we have. This is from Sheetal Kalru, DDG of the IMC Chamber of Commerce and Industry. She said, I have a very positive approach on today's budget. There are already many schemes that were launched last year, from Mudra Yojana to Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. I see a growth in that area. I also see a strong focus on the youth and their skilling. All this put together, we will have the economy in a very progressive mode. That is what she said. And now moving on to some political reactions quickly. For this one is from Jairam Ramesh of the Congress party. He has said that while the documents, that is the budget documents, need to be studied in detail, it is clear after 90 minutes that budget 2026 falls woefully short of the hype that was generated about it. It was totally lackluster. The speech was also non-transparent since it gave no idea whatsoever of budgetary allocations for key programs and schemes. Moving on, we have, of course, BJP leaders also hailing this budget on expected lines. Jyotiraditya Scindia, Union Minister, has commented. He said, we hope to take forward the Prime Minister's vision of capitalizing on India's growth potential. You've seen a growth of close to 7.5%, a complete control in inflation coming down to 1.7%, a huge jump in capital expenditure from 2 lakh crore to almost 11 lakh crore this year to 12 lakh crore next year. So it's a budget that is going to empower India, is going to power India, and is going to take India on its trajectory. That is what Jyotiraditya Scindia has said. And the next statement is from the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. Of course, now remember, there's also a lot of politics going around this budget because West Bengal is among the 5 states that will go to elections in a few months from now. So all eyes were on whether there'll be special package or bonanza for the people of these poll-bound states. Mamata Banerjee, of course, criticized the budget, saying what they said about three corridors is absolutely garbage of lies, blatant lies. It's already in process. They have not given a single paisa to Bengal. Only one tax is there, GST. They're taking away our money and saying big things that they're giving us money. It's our money. So they don't have any moral authority to run the government and finish the country like this. And of course, finally, we just had a reaction from Rahul Gandhi when he was asked about it outside Parliament. He said he'll speak tomorrow. But for now, he's put out a tweet saying that youth without jobs, falling manufacturing, investors pulling out capital, household savings plummeting, farmers in distress, looming global shocks, all ignored. A budget that refuses course correction, blind to India's real crises. So that is what Rahul Gandhi has said. And in fact, you will, of course, it's too early to give you an idea on the fine print and the nitty gritties of it. Like I said, our team is skimming through the documents to put together some authentic takeaways and that are relevant to you, the common man, who would want to know that on what does the budget have in store for you. And a lot of experts have in fact said that prima facie, the budget doesn't seem to be too impressive. However, like they say, the devil lies in the details. So one will have to go through the details, and many of whom have actually said that they'll need some time to go through the documents before they can actually comment on it professionally on this union budget. But we just had a statement from Prime Minister Narendra Modi just a short while back, hailing Nirmala Sitharaman for tabling her record ninth consecutive budget. Let's listen in to what the Prime Minister had to say.
आज भारत जिस रिफॉर्म एक्सप्रेस पर सवार है, इस बजट से उसे नई ऊर्जा, नई गति मिलेगी। जो पाथ ब्रेकिंग रिफॉर्म्स किए गए हैं, वो एस्पिरेशन से भरे हुए भारत के साहसिक, टैलेंटेड युवाओं को उड़ने के लिए खुला आसमान देते हैं। ये बजट ट्रस्ट बेस्ड गवर्नेंस और ह्यूमन सेंट्रिक अर्थरचना के विजन को साकार करता है।
So that was Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You heard him, of course, hailing the budget, saying that this budget is very much there for the people of India, and it's all there to ensure that we move towards a Viksit Bharat and much more on expected lines. So that is where the picture is. Really no big bang major announcements from the finance minister in her speech as of now. And what I'm referring to actually is something like we saw last year, where there was a relief on tax, reslabbing the tax brackets and giving major relief to the middle class. You couldn't see any of that so far, but of course, once everyone goes through the details is when the picture will be clear. But that is what we have for this live session, where we took you through the big reactions that have just poured in, the first thoughts really of the stakeholders and of course the politicians on what they had to say on the budget. Do stay tuned to our channel because we have some very interesting conversations coming up. And one of them is with Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, BJP leader, senior BJP leader, Rajya Sabha MP, and he's someone who's known to not mince his words when it comes to the Modi government and his policies, be it economy or even foreign policy. But we have lined up a special conversation with Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, which you will be able to see tomorrow on our channel, hopefully at 8 p.m. This will be done by Neelu Vyas on her show, Truth Be Told. You must have, of course, seen her. So do stay tuned to that conversation because it promises to be really exciting and one really looks forward to on what Dr. Subramaniam Swamy has to say on this budget, the 13th budget of the Modi government and 9th consecutive budget of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. So we have that coming up. And we also have a show coming up with our managing editor, Sujit Nair, who will take you through the key takeaways in the simplest of terms, explained in the simplest of terms, and what does the budget have anything substantial to offer to common man like you and me. So do stay tuned to Sujit's show as well. But that's all we have for this live session. I would request you to switch tabs and hop on to the other live stream on our channel, where you have the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman addressing a press briefing after tabling the budget. So you can catch that press conference on our channel as well. But we'll end this live session here. Thank you so much for watching.